Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Frank Quiñiguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and today's topic is a very unique topic. I know that in the past videos I said I wouldn't talk about religion, and I'm going to stick to it. However, even the titles does say religion and faith, and I'm not going to focus on any certain religion or any certain God. And I found that it was very important for me to talk about this topic. And I'll tell you why. Because nowadays, as you know, I go out and give speeches in different cities and different in different countries, and I get to meet a lot of people. And as I've been getting older, as I've said before, I am 55, and I do get to meet a lot of people, and eventually I end up being friends with some of the people that I present to or that I meet along the way, and then a lot of family members. And lately I've been noticing at the age of 55, man, my wife and I would get a lot of invitations to funerals to say our goodbyes, as many as parties. And I started thinking, you know, I started making a reflection as to the way things are for the different experiences that I've had. And it doesn't matter what religion or what faith or what God they're praying to. I've noticed that when people have a strong faith in their God, there's a lot of peace when they're saying goodbye, you know? We just said goodbye to one of our friends in Las Vegas, and there were a lot of people. There were by the hundreds of people there, and I guarantee you there were different members from different religions. Of course, his main religion, his main church was there, but there are a lot of us because I didn't meet him through his church. I met him in a different setting, and when people got up there to share stories, they were sharing stories that were funny or business stories or experiences that they had, and they were saying their goodbye, and I could see the peace. Yes, there were tears from the family members. They know they're not going to see him anymore, and of course, sadness, of course, is probably going to come into their beingness, and they're going to express it. But for the most part, a lot of peacefulness. And then I started reflecting, wow, and this is this religion, and then I go to another one, a different religion, and same thing, a lot of peace, you know. There's that understanding that it's not the end, that it's a short, I'll see you in the future, I'll see you later. And there's a lot of peace for that because there's faith, and they believe in someone greater than who we are, and they understand that in the future we're going to all be together. And I like that. And I said, you know what? I know that this channel is very unique. I understand that I talk about a little bit about finances, a little bit about the health, and I talk a lot about the family. And I wanted to do this video for the little ones, because if you have little ones, I think you have a responsibility to teach them your faith. Why? Because imagine when there's that time when they're gonna, when we part from them, if there's no faith, I'm sure there's going to be suffering. I've seen it before where the faith is not there and they're just saying their goodbyes. There's a lot of, I've seen anger and frustration and tears, different tears that I've seen on the other ones that I've been to. And I think it's because lack of faith. So if you have a religion and you have faith in a God, teach it to your children. Let them know that this is what you believe in, and this is something that they may want to believe in, and let them grow with some sort of faith, so that when there's that peace where you're not going to be together anymore, they can feel not so bad knowing that they're going to see, we're all going to reunite in the future. I've been to different funeral services. I know that one of our friends, Miss Lee, she invited us well, we were saying goodbye to one of her family members, and she's Chinese, and I noticed it was the same thing. This religion, this religion, this religion, this religion. And I've been to quite a few, and I felt the peacefulness. I felt their understanding that they're not parting forever. They're just parting for a little bit, and they will reunite. So I felt, you know what? This channel is very unique, very, very peculiar. I think it's important that you as a parent talk to your children about your faith. Let them know, so that when the moment comes They don't feel like, oh my goodness, I'm abandoned. We're going to be apart from each other forever, and we're never going to see each other. And there must be a lot of pain like that. But when there's faith on something greater, I think there's peace inside of every single one of us. And I just felt that I needed to do this video for our little ones, and maybe for you. Maybe you want to go and reach inside, look inside about your faith, so that you can cope with whatever situation you may have. Very well, we're going to leave it at that. I want to thank you. This channel keeps on growing. I know it's very peculiar, so if it's growing, it's thanks to people like you that share the channel. And I want to say thank you. When we started, when developing the topic, I talked to Heriberto, the videographer, and I told him, this is what the topic is going to be. This is the way I want to develop it. I know we're not going to talk about a religion or the religion. We're going to talk about religion and faith. And so he says, okay, let me come up with something. And he came up with the darkness. I don't know how the video is looking. I don't know how it's going to look, but I know he wanted to have some sort of light and then darkness. So I want to say thank you to Heriberto for this one. Okay, so now I'm going to say thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Iñiguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Congratulations and thank you for watching until the end. If you like the information, there are more videos that you can watch. Also, if you're not part of this community yet where you're subscribed, you can subscribe down here. Also, make your comments. I love reading comments, and share, because that's what makes the channel grow. Thank you and welcome to the channel.